What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Redriveraviation. Hope you guys are on a fantastic day today. And today we have the May, June, July, August, September, and October 2021 Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport update for you guys. I really hope you guys are excited for today's video. I am so excited to be back at Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport. As we just heard, it has been like half a year since we've been at Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport, which is a pretty scary thought. But regardless, I'm super excited to finally be here today. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Hope you guys are on a fantastic day today. Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport had an excellent summer and transitioning into fall. Very excited to be here today. I know a lot of people have been looking forward to this, and I'm super excited to be here today, everybody. Really excited for today's update. We have a lot of things going on. We have some new models in this, or actually, I don't know if we have any new models, but we do have a lot. Actually, yes, we do have some new models since the last Phoenix update, but we have a lot of new routes and a ton of anticipation, and this is just pretty much a kickstart to get Phoenix back into gear. So we have a lot of aircraft to go over. I will do some talking at the end, but regardless, let's begin with this American Eagle Bombardier Acer Day-700 operated on behalf of SkyWest Airlines. This guy is currently making a flight in from Roswell, New Mexico, and he'll be taking it up to Rapid City following as such, pardon me. Proceeding through N4 right here, we have this American Eagle Bombardier Acer D-700 also operated on the behalf of SkyWest Airlines. This guy's currently making a flight from Oklahoma City and will be heading out to Palm Springs. Lots of SkyWest flights throughout. We do have some Mesa, of course, but it's been quite a bit of SkyWest, which has been nice to see. I really enjoy these CRJ700s, and I'll be eager to see how their presence makes it through the years here at Phoenix. But regardless, lots of SkyWest 700s doing their thing on the regular. We do have some awesome heavies over here for Americans, so let's take a look at those. Sorry that the lighting's not perfect, but regardless, we do have our heavies back at Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport. Since, unfortunately, they have not been present, I think through September and October, but through the whole summer they were here, which is awesome, so we are representing that. We do have a lot of information to go over, so if I miss anything, I apologize, but like I said, this is kind of a kickstart, pardon me, I still can't talk, back into Phoenix. So regardless, over there we have the American Airlines Boeing 787-8. Been a long time since we had the American 787 at Phoenix. This guy's currently making a flight in from Chicago here, and he'll be heading back out there. Phoenix was one of the destinations Chicago had Dreamliner domestic service to, so I thought that was really cool. So definitely wanted to encompass that. The 777, on the other hand, had 3 domestic heavy flights. As right here we have the American Airlines Boeing 777-200ER in the normal colors, as you can barely see. Getting some cargo and fuel loaded up. This guy's currently making a flight in from Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport. Was super delighted about that, and unfortunately never really got to encompass it. That was the next big thing. I was so happy about that Dallas-Phoenix heavy route, which is super nice. And also, give credit to this wide body gate. It looks really nice. Anyways, this guy's going to be making a flight out to Honolulu. Kahului also had some 777s during the summer, mainly the A321neo as we know and love, but we did have some triples, so I definitely wanted to encompass that. But regardless, heavies did their thing here. Hopefully we'll see them back by December or so. That would be a rough estimate, maybe even November. We'll just have to see, but lots of awesome things going on here for Phoenix with the heavies that we had during the summer. Alrighty, next in line right here we have this WestJet Boeing 737-800 currently pushing back from gate. I believe that is B28, if I'm not mistaken. This guy's currently coming in from Calgary and will be heading back out there. WestJet had a really productive summer. They actually started bringing the 737 MAX 8, which is really cool. Gemini, I believe, has done an old and a new livery one. I would love to get a new livery one. That's definitely on the agenda, but I'm not too disappointed with my NG model 737-800 and the Gemini one, so that's going to be an interesting purchase to justify, but we'll see what I end up choosing on that, but it's definitely not an impossibility. So let me know what you guys think about that. I also want to see how consistent it will hold up throughout these weeks. So, and if they do, or sorry, these months I should say, and also if they do choose to use it a lot on the seasonal routes as well, that'll also have a big factor in my decision. But for now, we do have the 737-800 doing its thing. Fantastic looking lineup over here on the latter half of N4. This looks really nice. Let's dive into this. At gate B26, we have the Velaris Airbus E3 with the purple engines. This guy's currently making a flight in from Guadalajara and will be heading out to, I'm going to botch this really bad, but I believe it's Cholone, something along those lines. But that's the seasonal, or sorry, the Saturday only. It's currently Saturday only service. It's the other destination Velaris has out of Phoenix. Currently Saturday only, so I thought I would encompass that. I thought that was pretty cool, but the rest of the flights are Guadalajara. But I'll try to figure out how to pronounce that. Cologne can, something along those lines, but regardless. Next up, we have the American Airlines, quite a few American aircraft, I should say. Beginning with that Airbus A320. A319 worked its way out of Phoenix pretty dominantly in the summer. Lots of 737s and A320s. We'll begin with this A320 right here. This guy's currently making a flight in from Milwaukee, and we'll be heading out to Houston. Finally, some mainline. That really delighted me to see that on the schedule. Next up, we have an American Airlines 737-800. Current colors, of course. Really hope that NG will make another one with the adjusted landing gear, and I would love to get some more of those. Anyways, lots of 737 routes. This guy's currently making a flight in from Cincinnati. I thought that one was really nice, and we'll be heading out to Boston. Next up, we have two regional jets over there in the back. Another SkyWest CRJ-700. This guy's currently making a flight in from Tulsa, and we'll be heading out to Flagstaff. Tulsa will be Mason 900 in November, so that's pretty sweet. And following as such, speaking of Mason 900s, we have the Mesa Airlines Bombardier CRJ-900. This guy's currently making a flight in from Montreal, and we'll be heading out to Memphis. The CRJ-900s should invade Phoenix next month. That'll definitely be the headline. You guys will know when they invade this airport. Really, really excited about that. The first one has been unboxed, but just holding everything back, ready for mass unboxing 16, and then these airports are just going to be invaded of new models, which I'm super, super excited about. But looking really nice over here. We'll take it over to our N3 Concourse, as we know and love, as we have a ton of awesome aircraft over there. Currently taxing in, we have this beautiful NG models 1:400 scale American Airlines Airbus A321 in the stand-up, the Cancer livery. Super, super awesome livery right here. This guy's currently making a flight in from Chicago O'Hare, and we'll be heading out to San Antonio. That's probably a fence tip, but just to get some distribution, thought San Antonio would be a good one there. First up is this American Eagle Bombardier CRJ-700, operate on behalf of SkyWest Airlines as per usual. No other operators on the west coast of CRJ-700s for American, just PSA on the east coast to complement SkyWest, which is kind of all over, but not on the east coast at all. Nevertheless, this guy's currently making a flight in from Oklahoma City, and we'll be heading out to Santa Fe. I like Santa Fe a lot, so we'll do Santa Fe. So looking really, really nice. And like I said, the A319 hasn't been the most present at Phoenix compared to what it usually is. There's only been a few routes, a handful of routes out of Phoenix with the A319. 737 has invaded along with the A320, and I didn't get to literally stock everything of every summer schedule for Phoenix, so I apologize about that. But for the most part, I think we'll have a pretty good representation of it, a hybrid in this update. Nevertheless, right here we have this American Airlines Airbus A319. This guy's currently making a flight in from Las Vegas, and we'll be heading out to Guadalajara. He'll taxi over to N4 to do as such after deplaning here. And currently getting some bags loaded up. We have an American Airlines 737-800. This guy's currently making a flight in from Columbus, and we'll be heading out to San Jose, California. So really nice variety here for Phoenix. I really like this a lot. Very, very nice. Continuing through N3 over here, we have this American Airlines Airbus A321neo. This guy's currently pushed back. The Neo had some really interesting services through the summer months, but the most interesting one was a double daily Newark schedule, which I thought was really cool. So this guy's currently coming in from Newark, and we'll be heading out to Denver. Really interesting for Newark. That was super interesting. Really, really cool, most certainly. Next up, we have an American Airlines Airbus A321 with sharklets. This guy's currently loading up passengers, non-stop service out to Las Vegas after coming in from Philadelphia, so kind of making its way around the United States right there. Next up, we have this American Eagle Embraer ERJ-175 operating on behalf of Envoy Air. Envoy's been doing their thing in Phoenix. Just a few routes this time around, but they have had a good chunk. This guy's currently making a flight in from Midland, and we'll be heading out to Grand Junction. So I'd like to see this variety here for American. They're looking very, very nice. Proceeding through the latter half over here, we have this American Airlines Airbus A320. I think this is already, this is only the second one. Okay, I was going to say, I thought that was already the third one, but not quite. A320 doing its thing. Love the 320. This guy's currently making a flight in from Kansas City, and we'll be heading out to Nashville, Tennessee. Following as such, we have another American Eagle Embraer ERJ-175 for Envoy. This guy's currently coming in from Long Beach. This destination I struggle with when it comes up through Dallas and Phoenix. I'm going to give it my best shot today. This guy's going to be heading out to San Lucas Obispo, maybe something along those lines. I'm sure you guys may know what I'm talking about, but regardless, looking very nice right there. And finally, for N3 right here, we have this American Eagle Embraer ERJ-175, of course operated on behalf of Envoy Air. This guy's currently making a flight in from Salt Lake City, which I thought was a really interesting Envoy destination. I'm not sure how that turn system works, but I thought that was really neat. Probably a turn out of Phoenix, but regardless. And I obviously have to forget the one other place that I was going to mention. It was in one of the previous schedules, and it wasn't in the one for October, so I didn't write it. I have no idea what it was. I literally can't think of it. I want to say maybe Memphis. Little Rock, I hope, comes back this fall. into winter. That would be awesome. But regardless, these two concourses over here looking really good. We'll take it over to N2 following as such. Before we do that, we do have some taxiing aircraft though. So right here we have this American Airlines Boeing 737-800. This guy's currently making a flight in from Indianapolis and will be heading out to New York John F. Kennedy, one of the few consistent 737 routes out of Phoenix for American. Next up, we have this American Airlines Airbus E321 with fence tips. This guy's currently making a flight in from, let's go with Atlanta for him. I thought that was an interesting one as well. And he'll be heading out to Miami. I'm sorry, I couldn't read what I wrote. Very, very nice. And next up, taxiing in right here, we have this Mesa Airlines Bombardier Acer Day-900, of course, for American. This guy's currently making a flight in from Eugene. I thought was a really interesting one. And then he's going to be heading out to Bosman. I believe that is a new summer seasonal or summer route. I don't know if it's seasonal off the top of my head, but I believe that's a new service. So looking really, really good. I'm kind of surprised they didn't have Bosman before. That's one place you would think of compared to a city like Cincinnati that you'd think Phoenix would have. But regardless, looking very nice. We'll take it over to N2 now this time. I apologize. How ironic is this? Right here we have the June 2019 American Airlines pair. I did not set that up. That is awesome. Over there on the top we have the American Airlines Boeing 737-800 in the chrome colors. Really eager to see Astrojet. I'm going to be very eager to see how the QC is going. Definitely going to try to see if I can find some unboxings and see if it's coming broken or not. I hope not, but we'll have to see. This guy's currently getting ready to push back with the non-stop service out to Columbus today after coming in from Tampa, Florida. And we have the other June release from 2019, approaching 3 years already. Not quite, but man, that's crazy. American Airlines Airbus A321neo. I think it's the better model out of the two for sure. This guy's currently making a flight in from Kahului and will be heading out to Lahui following as such. Looking really good. Sorry about the very poor shade, but right here we have this American Airlines Airbus E319. This guy's currently making a flight in from Albuquerque, New Mexico, and will be heading out to Fresno. Proceeding through right here, we have this American Airlines Airbus E320. This guy's currently coming in from, Eugene, and will be heading out to Los Angeles. Very interesting one. Reminds me of a lot of the Charlotte to New York John F. Kennedy situation. Next up, we have this American Airlines Airbus A321. This guy's currently making a service in from Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport and will be heading out to Charlotte Dulles International Airport. And then I'll get those two right there since they're in the frame. Sorry about the bad. I'll give you guys a better view here in a minute. Actually, I'm just going to give you guys a better view. Much better. Right here, we have this American Airlines Airbus A319 currently getting ready to push back with service out to Raleigh-Durham, North Carolina. That's an interesting service for a 319. It's going to be heading out to Tucson, Arizona. And following that, we have an American Airlines 737-800 in the Reno air colors. These seem to continue to pop up in the update, but what can I say? This is kind of the schedule that we're working with at the current time. This guy's currently making a service in from Omaha and will be heading out to San Diego, California. That's probably more Airbus orientated, but hey. Next up, we have this American Airlines Boeing 737-800. This guy's currently coming in from Sacramento and will be heading out to Burbank. Following as such, we have an American Airlines Airbus E321. Sorry about the tripod. That was not the user's fault, really, but regardless, this guy's currently making a flight in from San Francisco and will be heading out to Denver, Colorado. So some really nice stuff through N2 over here. We'll be taking it over to N1 after one interruption. That interruption will be this Prime Air Boeing 737-800. I did not write any primary routes at all. Chicago Rockford turn. Actually, we'll say he's coming in from Cincinnati. I'll have that fixed for next update. My apologies there. In one we go. Right here we have this American Airlines Airbus E320. This guy's currently coming in from Minneapolis, St. Paul, and will be heading out to Pittsburgh. Some really long A320 routes out of Phoenix. That kind of surprises me, but at the same time, when you think about it logistically, it's kind of like a 737, so pretty interesting, but very, very cool at the same time. Speaking of old Astrojet, right here we have my custom 737-800 Astrojet. The NG will definitely take the dominance, but you never know. I may swap these in sometimes just to have some fun with it. I think it looks pretty good. This guy's currently making a service in from Burbank and will be heading out to, sorry, I need to decide on these before. Cancun, he'll taxi over to N4 as well. Neat route, I really like that on 737. Very nice lineup over here at N1. Currently pushing back, we have this American Airlines Airbus E319. This guy's currently making a flight in from San Jose and will be heading out to Des Moines. Following as such, we have the last American Airlines Airbus E321neo. This guy's currently coming in from Kahului and will be making a service out to Los Angeles, one of the most popular, of course. And we have an American Airlines 737-800. Once again, one of the final ones for the update. Actually, the final one, so we'll give this one praise. This guy's currently coming in from San Jose. I'm sorry, I'm at Orange County John Wayne International Airport, and we'll be heading out to Portland, Oregon. So really nice 737 orientation. I really like that. We do have a couple more Airbuses to sort through before we transition over to Southwest. I'm honestly kind of surprised how good the lighting is without the sunlight over here. It actually doesn't look too bad. Hopefully we'll get it back over here for the Southwest when we get over there, but I try to plan it right, but it's really hard with 4 concourses. It usually is a little bit better in terms of actual perspective lighting on the aircraft when we get closer to the winter. However, at the same time, it also doesn't move quite as fast, but it kind of does. So it's kind of one of those deals, but I'll try to plan it better next time. It's kind of hard, and it's not the best lighting right now in October anyway, since the sun is still shifting at the rate that it is. Regardless, though, we have this American Airlines Airbus A321 currently loading up nonstop service out to Austin, Texas. That's a sweet one after coming in from Seattle. And then we have this American Airlines Airbus A320, the final aircraft at the Concourse. This guy's currently coming in from St. Louis, and we'll be making a nonstop service over to Mexico City. Also, we'll taxi over to N4. So a lot of aircraft going to taxi over. That was bad planning on my part, but it works, so we'll take it. And currently getting taxied over to the rest area. I don't know the proper term off the top of my head, the ramp, whatever you'd like to call it. Right here we have this American Airlines Airbus E319. This guy made a service in from Boise earlier, and he'll be heading out to Madison later, so really nice lineup over here for American. They're doing their thing. I'll be sure to be more consistent in observing their what they've been doing and everything. So I apologize, but regardless, really nice showing over here for American. We got a lot of Southwest to go over, so let's do this. Alrighty, here we go in the Southwest Airlines section. We have some really nice aircraft over here, and I was able to get the light over here, so looking really good. Starting right here at S4, wrong side. S4 right here, we have the Southwest Airlines 737-800. This guy's currently loading up with a non-stop service out to Fort Lauderdale today after coming in from Pittsburgh. Following as such, we have the Southwest Airlines 737-700 Triple Crown 1 colors. This guy's currently coming in from Reno, Nevada, and will be heading out to San Jose. And we have the new to the airport updates, for Phoenix, Southwest Airlines 737-700. This is the Heart livery with split scimitars. This guy's currently making a service in from San Jose and will be heading out to Tulsa. Really glad to have all these new Southwest models. That's just to start. Massive Boxing 16 will encompass them, and we'll go over each one in depth. Really excited. We do have California one in here too, but outside of that, we are currently patiently waiting on the next ones to come. I'm really excited. It's going to be awesome. Super pumped. So I'll be sure to give you guys the full insight of those. But for now, we do have the couple of new ones. So really excited. Massive Box 16 is going to be awesome, so don't miss out. But regardless, moving on to the other side of S4. Sorry about the not best view, but I still think it looks pretty good. Over there, we have the Southwest Airlines 737-700 Canyon Blue livery. This guy's currently making a service in from Reno, and will be heading out to Burbank. I didn't mean to say Reno twice. Let's go with Kansas City. I'm sorry. Southwest Airlines 737-700 Heart livery. This guy's currently coming in from Omaha, and will be heading out to San Antonio. And we have a Heart bended winglet 737-800. No, I'm sorry, that's a split scimitar. I can barely see it. Anyways, this guy's currently coming in from I think that's Memphis. So coming in from Memphis, and we'll be heading out to Eugene, Oregon. Looking good. I decided to go with this zoomed out view of S3 because I thought it looked really nice from this perspective. So let's do this. Southwest Airlines 737-800. This is a bended winglet example. This guy's currently coming in from Atlanta, and we'll be heading out to Tampa. Next up, we have the California 737-700. What an awesome model. Super excited for all the new ones. Lone Star, the Panda Desert, Arizona one. I'm sure I'm forgetting a couple off the top of my head, but regardless, super excited for all those. This guy's currently making a service in from Chicago O'Hare. Very interesting route still to me, and we'll be heading out to Burbank. Next up, we have the Southwest Airlines 737-700 Maryland 1 colors. Speaking of that, the NG one, the new Hardtail and the old Canyon Blue Tail will be coming soon. Definitely going for the Hardtail, and I'll keep my Gemini old, but really nice. This guy's currently making a service in from Puerto Vallarta, and we'll be heading out to San Del Cabo. Pushing back, we have another Heart Split 737-700. Really like that angle. That's really nice. This guy's currently making a service in from Houston Hobby, and we'll be heading out to Boise, Idaho. Lots of mutual routes between Southwest and American. Obviously to be expected, just still blows my mind a little bit. Right there, we have the Southwest 737-800 Split. Heart livery. This guy's currently making a service in from, sorry about that, guys. The sneeze has got me that time. Raleigh Durham, and we'll be heading out to El Paso. Heart 700, this guy's currently making a service in from St. Louis and will be heading out to Colorado Springs. And it got caught in the shade, but if I pan over just a little bit, you may barely be able to see Florida 1 right there. This guy's currently making a service in from MCO, Orlando, and we'll be heading out to, I don't think they have Miami, maybe one day. For the moment, we'll say Salt Lake City. Since the lighting's good over here, I will get these 4 aircraft over here at the tip of S2 before I move over to the other 2 aircraft that are in the shade right now. But regardless, we have 4 Southwest right here. We have a 737-800 in the Canyon Blue livery with no splits. This guy's currently making a service in from Omaha. We'll be heading out to El Paso. 737-700 Heart split. These never get old. I'm super glad to have these in the update. This guy's currently coming in from San Antonio and we'll be heading out to Ontario. 737 MAX 8. Like I said in the previous videos, I got the second release from Aston Box 16, and the third release has been ordered from GeminiJets, so we're going to be stacked on MAX. I think 3 is going to be a perfect number. Regardless, for this guy's currently making a flight in from Loihi, and we'll be heading out to Honolulu. Very exciting about those new Hawaii routes that Southwest started. Those are really nice. Very glad to see those. And next up, we have the Heart 737-700. This guy's currently coming in from San Francisco, and we'll be heading out to New Orleans. So really nice lineup over here. We got a couple aircraft taxiing, so we'll get those. This FedEx Express Boeing 767-300ER is currently flying in from Indianapolis and will be taking it on over to, what was my other one that I forgot? I apologize, guys. Let me double check. Oakland. So that's what he'll be doing. Here through the shade, as you can barely see, we have the Southwest Airlines 737-700 Colorado 1 colors. This guy's currently making a service in from, sorry guys, I literally have like 20 routes in front of me and I still find a way to take time. Nashville, Tennessee, and we'll be heading out to Austin, Texas. And here we have the GeminiJets Desert 737-700. Really excited for the Panda, even though it's not the retro, it will still be a perfect substitute. Regardless, this guy's currently making the service in from Chicago Midway, and we'll be heading out to Albuquerque, New Mexico. This Southwest Airlines 737-700 in the Tennessee 1 colors. Really miss this plane. Hopefully it comes back on a MAX very soon. But regardless, this guy's currently coming in from Omaha and we'll be heading out to Long Beach. And last but certainly not released, right here we have the Southwest Airlines 737-700 in the Louisiana 1 colors. This guy's currently coming in from Oakland and we'll be heading out to Baltimore. So really awesome Southwest lineup. They're doing some awesome things. I think they have maybe a couple of new routes. I'll talk about those towards the end of the update, but looking really nice. Sorry about kind of the lack of variety in terms of shots and angles. There was some nice lighting over there, and I thought it would be nice to kind of give some overall perspective of the airport. I may do a little bit of that at the end of the update as well, but regardless, S1 status, the new Concourse, the 7-gate Concourse that Southwest is currently constructing. I've not heard anything on it at all. I haven't seen any social media post or anything. I looked online and I did not check the Instagram, but I will check the Instagram to see if anything's going on, but I have not heard anything on it. It looked like it was getting pretty gosh darn close when I was there back in February, so I would think that progress would be being made. I apologize about that. The Instagram actually did have something. This was only a week ago, so I feel pretty stupid for saying that, but regardless, Terminal 4's 8th Concourse, where the concrete is currently being placed for the last sections of the inner apron. The Concourse will feature 8 gates now, so that was a change. Very nice. And obviously Southwest will be occupying it, and it will open to the public in 2022. So not very particular in terms of the actual date, but we'll have 8 gates now, so that'll be nice. And it sounds like they're getting close with the concrete being plated, so that's very nice. Also, another thing that's really cool, they also posted a picture of the Air Canada 767-200 landing at Phoenix. So that's really cool. But yeah, really glad to hear that. And I'll look over the Instagram to see if there's anything else going on. But looks like things are going really well. So I'm very glad to see this and hope to see, keep seeing progression on the regular basis here for Phoenix. But we're not done with this update by any means. We'll take it over to N3, and then we'll have S3 as well. I'm getting my Concourse all messed up. Terminal 3 North and Terminal 3 South, and we have all the other carriers to see what's going on. So let's take a look, and also the cargo as well. Beginning with the cargo over here, we have some very nice looking aircraft. We'll be getting down there at the end with that DHL Boeing 737-800. This guy's currently, I believe it's Swift Air that operates that. I could be wrong on that. Anyways, this guy's currently coming in from Reno. We'll be heading out to Los Angeles, so looking very, very nice right there. Following as such, we have the UPS Boeing 757-200 freighter. Lots of cargo operations out of Phoenix. They've been going very strong as any big airport would in the United States. This guy's currently coming in from Ontario and will be heading out to Albuquerque, New Mexico. So really nice sequence right there. UPS Boeing 767-300 freighter. This guy's currently coming in from Chicago, Rockford, and will be heading out to Louisville. Looking very nice. UPS McDonnell MD-11 also coming in from Louisville, but this guy actually will be heading out over to Ontario. So really nice lineup over here for UPS, looking great. Really excited for more UPS aircraft to come, hopefully. The Aeroclass A300 may be like the final main one that I end up getting, but regardless, super excited. The other A300, the newer scheme, the other one's very close, but not quite. But regardless, A300 on this update, but looking really good. And the FedEx Express McDonnell MD-11 down here, of course. This guy's currently coming in from Memphis and will be heading back out there. So really nice sequence of events right there. Sorry if I kind of got in the frame. I apologize, but really tight space over here. But looking great in this phenomenal lighting. Alrighty, proceeding over here to Concourse, we have some great things going on. We'll be going with the United section. Right over there, we have the United Express number ERJ-175. United currently rocking with 7 destinations, I believe. This guy's currently making a service in from Los Angeles and will be heading out to San Francisco. 737-800 in the Continental Glove colors, looking good. This guy's currently making a service in from Denver and will be heading out to Washington Dulles. That is normally 737, or actually, never mind. I'll explain that in a minute. I have a different aircraft for that. Denver and we'll be heading out to Houston. That's what I was going to say. I do not have an MAX 8. That's they've been flying that double daily on that, which is really cool. I didn't see a MAX 9, so hopefully I'll be able to get my hands on some sort of Evo Max. The Aero Classics ones, I don't know. But regardless, looking good with 738. And then we have another Continental Globe. This is the Airbus E319. This guy's currently coming in from Chicago O'Hare and will be heading out to San Francisco. So very nice looking lineup right there. Long time no see. United Airlines Boeing 757-200. Her art here. It's been a long time. But it's looking really good. This actually was in the summer schedule for United to Washington Dulles, which I thought was really cool. Now it's on the 739, so there's the lead up to that. But really, really cool to see this. Very excited about more United 757s to come. I think NG may, the hints are out as of recording. I think they may be releasing the Evo, or they have announced it, but not formally. So maybe this is the push to get that. That will be very exciting. And then my United 757 collection will be pretty solidified. But we have the California Her Art here. I'll be sure to get the New York in here more often. It's such a shame that I can't use these models more often, man. Only Phoenix and Storyline. Ugh, that's not good enough. But regardless, maybe I can find some sort of way to integrate it into another update. Anyways, this guy's currently making a service in from Washington Dulles and will be heading back out there. Very, very cool. Looking very nice over here. Right here we have the Hawaiian Airbus E3 3200. This guy's currently loading up with the non-stop service back out to Honolulu International Airport. Phenomenal model, super, super nice. Never fails to disappoint. Another one that I'm very impressed with is that Hawaiian Airbus E321 Neo is in the house. Very, very excited about this. This guy's currently making a service in from Kahului. This was throughout the summer. I don't believe it probably is titled seasonal if I had to guess, but it was here through the summer. It just recently ended, I believe, in October. Let me see if it's listed seasonal or not. It probably is. Yes, okay, so it is a seasonal service, but really glad that we at least get to have it for one update before next summer, but really, really nice. I'm super glad to have this. Maybe it'll become year-round. Hopefully it did well over the summer, but they did park it over here at this gate with the Hawaiian. They're both overnights, I believe, but really, really cool service. Very delighted about this, and I'm really excited to see where it goes from here, but awesome to have the A321 Neo in here for one update. I thank Mom a lot for surprising me with that model. It turned out to be a perfect asset, as we can tell. Got to use it in Storyline, and now get to use it in Phoenix. Hopefully by next summer, we'll have more activity for it. But regardless, looking great in this one update, and we'll be excited to see you back real soon. And the final portion of Terminal 3 North, right here, we have the Alaska Airlines 737-800 in the normal standard colors. This guy's currently making a service in from Seattle and will be heading out to Portland. So excited to get those 737-900s in here. The 737-800 was coming in a little bit, and we've used the 739 at Reno and Albuquerque so many times, and Dallas. So I thought, why don't we use 738 here at Phoenix? And it looks awesome. And down there at the final gate, we have this Alaska Embraer ERJ-175. This guy's currently coming in from Seattle Everett, and we'll be heading out to San Francisco. So really, really nice lineup, looking very nice, it's I don't know if that was a mistake on my part, but I listed a 738 for Seattle Everett. I highly doubt that's happening. I think that was a typo, but regardless, looking really, really nice and very excited for what's to come. Let's take it over to I can't get names today. Terminal 3 South. Currently taxiing in, though, we have the South Airlines 737-800 Canyon Blue livery with split scimitars. I'm going to see if I can think of one off the top of my head. Surely I can. This guy's currently making a service in from Las Vegas. I think I probably said it once, but lots of Las Vegas flights. And he's going to be making a service over to, I'm trying to think of one I didn't use. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Atlanta, that would be perfect. I think they have Atlanta regardless. They should. Frontier Airbus E321 Neo. Dallas will be starting for Frontier. That's exciting. And Frontier doing their thing with E321s. This guy's currently making a service in from Denver and will be heading out to, I believe that's Ontario. Really nice to see that. And then we have the Sun Country 737-800 right there. This guy's currently coming in from Indianapolis, St. Paul as per usual, and will be heading back out there. I know it's a horrible view. I'll give you guys a little bit better one here in a moment. But we have the JetBlue Airbus A320 in the Blueberry Style. This guy's currently coming in from Boston. We'll be heading up to Newark. Looking really good. Alrighty, here's the better look at that JetBlue right there. Looking very, very nice. And we'll proceed over to Delta. And it never feels better to end with a spectacular Delta section over here at Terminal 3 South. This is looking awesome. Currently pushing back from F4 right there, we have this Delta Embraer ERJ-175 operated on behalf of SkyWest Airlines, and I'm sorry, a 170 substituting for a 175. This guy's currently making a service in from Los Angeles and will be heading back out there looking very, very nice. Next up, we have this Delta Airlines Airbus A320 looking super nice. There's been quite a few A320s here at Phoenix, but this particular example is going to be making a service in from Salt Lake City and will be heading out to Minneapolis, St. Paul. Following as such, we have a Delta Airbus A220. I talked about this being a really good fit, and I'm really, really excited that they chose to do this. This guy's currently making a service in from Salt Lake City and will be heading out to Seattle. Very, very pleased with that choice from Delta. Really hope it's doing dividends. Really glad to see A220s at Phoenix. Really, really cool. Very excited for what's to come with that movement. Hopefully some 300s will sprinkle in. That would be really cool. Delta Airlines Airbus E321 by NG Models. I can't believe that that model is already a year old, but somehow it is. This guy's currently making a service in from, let's go with Atlanta, and he'll be making service out to Minneapolis, St. Paul. Delta Airlines Boeing 757-200. This guy's currently coming in from New York, John F. Kennedy. Will be heading back out there. It was a 767-400 at some point during the summer, but I think it was mainly the 757 and a few 737s, pardon me, 800s and 900s. And finally, last but certainly not least, we have the Delta Airbus A330-300 looking awesome. This guy's currently coming in from Lance Hartsfield Jackson and will be heading out to Detroit Metropolitan. That's actually been an A330-200 about 3 times a week. But I decided to make it the 300 because my 200, just a little spoiler, I have bought one, not because of Phoenix, but just because I thought it was a cool aircraft and Dale, the mold's really good on it. It's 2014 Gemini, and I don't have that yet, so I can't quite use it, but regardless, we have the 300, and that is making do. Also super excited for the NG one. That will be a stellar replacement for the Gemini, but the Gemini has done good work. I've been very pleased with it. So that will do it for today's Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport update. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. We do have some talking to do as there's been a lot of new things going on, so let's talk. Beginning with Alaska, we'll be starting a new seasonal service to Boise on November 19th. Really excited for that. Should be number 175. I think it will do really well. I'm really eager to see how it does. And Anchorage probably was somewhere in there, but I didn't get it wrote down, so I apologize about that, but looking good. Air Canada's also operating A320s to Vancouver, which is nice. Maybe I can get my hands on one of those, but for now we're kind of stagnant. I could throw the 175 back in, but regardless, really waiting on Air Canada Rouge to get back in here. That's the ultimate goal, but it's obviously been very rough for Rouge since the pandemic. I did not get a Spirit aircraft in here either, but Spirit's doing their thing. And outside of that, I think we covered everything. Contour and Boutique, I did not get the Boutique in here either, so I apologize. Hopefully I can get a Contour going, a custom, that would be really good. And then Allegiant will be starting nonstop service to Provo, Utah, and Stockton. That's somewhere, I can't think of where it is. But anyways, those begin on October 8th and October 15th respectively. Really, really excited for those. Those are going to be awesome to see Allegiant here. I'm not sure where they're going to park. They start service in approximately 3 days from this video, so I'll be sure to come back with all that information in the November update, but I thought I'd at least let it start and then get it in here for the next update. Since we had so many new things going on, I thought I would just leave it. Costa Rica resumes on December 16th for American seasonally, so that'll be nice. Everything else for Americans seems pretty stagnant. I'm sure there may have been a couple new cities I forgot, so if I did, I apologize, but looking good. British Airways, I'm not sure what the situation is. We'll see if they make it back. Same for Americans Heathrow service, that's probably way out. Denver Air Connect will be beginning a new service, probably EAS of sorts, to Telluride, Colorado on December 15th. That'll be a seasonal service. So maybe not, it may not be an EAS, but I'm really excited about that. Probably their 145s. That would be a hard custom, but I would not be opposed to trying. Frontier, like I said, beginning Dallas-Fort Worth on November 1st. And if I missed any of the other new routes, I apologize. Please leave a comment if you know any that I forget in this lineup. Kahului started like we talked about. Very nice. Southwest, stagnant, nothing. Only 4 seasonal routes. So that's kind of interesting for Southwest. Spirit's going to be starting a little surge here. New service to Milwaukee will be getting on November 17th. That'll be nice. New York LaGuardia will be a Saturday only due to the Saturday distance restriction circle out of LaGuardia. That begins November 20th, and St. Louis begins November 17th. So those will be interesting services. We'll see how those do for Spirit. All slated to be year-round at this current time. Sun Country's had an insane announcement. I think it was back in May or June. But they're going to be starting a ton of seasonal services to cold destinations in the north this December. Duluth will start on December 17th. Green Bay will begin on December 16th. Madison, December 16th. Milwaukee, December 16th. And Rochester, Minnesota on February 4th. That is quite a lineup, especially Duluth. But Rochester was very interesting as well. And Green Bay. I'll be eager to see how that does. But that's a really, really interesting choice. Very, very eager to see how that goes down. Really interesting. And that is everything for the routes, it appears to be. Like I said, if I missed anything, I apologize. But really excited for all those. It's going to be great to see everything to come. And I appear to be wrong. Apparently, British Airways made it in here on August 31st on a 777-200. So disregard. I guess I completely missed that. It's only like one. Surely it's not daily. Okay, it's not daily, it's every other day, and I still found a way to miss it. Yeah, I feel very dumb. 777-200, about 3 or 4 times a week. Really excited that it's back. That's awesome. They beat American to the punch. Really eager to see how they do on that. I don't have a 777, so I would have put the 7810 out there, but my bad on that. Really excited to see BA finally back. It took forever, but they are back. Very, very delighting. Taking a look at everything else going on, it doesn't appear that the Instagram has done a good job. There's just not a ton. There was a United 787 for probably the Cardinals, I would think, but that's really cool. It was an Evo Blue as well. Just highlighting some of the things that went on. Like I said, the British Airways is here. Really excited. And the windows also got installed in the new S1 Concourse, so it looks like they're getting closer on that as well. And yeah, just taking a look to see if I missed anything. There was a lot of things that are going on, it appears to be. I kind of said there's not a lot, then there is a lot, but it looks like they're making good progress on that Concourse, and I'm sorry that I didn't check more. Southwest also has a new Magic livery that's really cool as well. Making sure I didn't not missing anything. Really good stuff on the Instagram. They did a really good job. I don't believe that. I believe that is about everything. I don't think I missed anything. So, looking really, really good. Super excited to see what's to come. Phoenix doing its thing, as we can clearly see, and I'm really, really excited. Lots of new things. S1 will be great. And lots of great variety. I'm sorry that this wasn't the best update I've ever done, but hopefully the lighting will help me out for next update and we won't have near as much to cover, but looking really good. So I really hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. For any new viewers, I hope you guys enjoyed my Phoenix Model Airport. Feel free to check out the playlist with the first updates, and also Phoenix's 1-year anniversary. How about that? Went way too fast. We only got to get about 3/4 of a normal time with it, but man, went really, really well. Really excited for what's to come, and Phoenix is doing its thing. In terms of the airport itself, I'm very satisfied with it. Obviously, we'll have in S1 sometime next year, so that'll be a great addition. And with all the new Southwest planes, much needed to say the least. We'll have all the new airlines, which will be great. I may try to work on a BA 222, especially if that's the long-term plan. I will definitely try to work on that. Dallas, it wouldn't be a bad, or it wouldn't be bad to have for Dallas anyways, just in case. So BA 380 Dallas, that's going to be crazy. I'm so pumped about that. That's going to be unreal. I'm sure there's a lot of things that I missed, and I apologize. Please fill me in the comments. I would love to hear what all is going on. And lots of great things to come. Lots of new routes, lots of new services, and lots of new aircraft also probably to come. The MAX 8 for United was awesome, and really, really excited. It's going to be an excellent time to be at Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport. In terms of expansion, I still wouldn't mind doing a 2.6 runway over here by the American side. That would not be something I'm opposed to. Maybe only a small section, but we'll see how it goes. That's definitely in the cards, but it's probably one of the lower things on the priority list considering how many things are above it. But regardless, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe, trust the process, do what you love, and love what you do. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon as Redriveraviation is signing off.